Hello, Internet. I am Insane Lane, as well as a Canadian girl, and today we have Entitled Lady Turned Seatbelt Ticket into Felony. Let's see what we got. I watched like the first 90 seconds of this. It's something.
You would have just gotten a ticket
I probably could have chatted my way out of it, but I didn't.
You would have gotten a ticket for a seatbelt and a warning for an expired tag, probably.
Well,
at most.
Right.
But you chose otherwise.
On June 4th, 2024.
We already have lecturing, and you know how I feel about that.
Failure to wear a seatbelt and expired registration.
Stay in the car.
Can I help you?
Stay in the car.
Can I help you?
No, stay in the car.
Can you take your glasses off so I can see your eyes?
Stay in the car.
I'm sorry, why are you...
Because...
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to stay here. Now you're being arrested for... No.
Wait, what am I being arrested for?
Failure to stop.
Wait, I'm stopped.
She is stopped.
What did I do?
Stop.
Okay, officer, I don't want to say you're a screw up already, but you are a screw up already. Should she have gotten out of the car? No. Should she have gotten back in the car when told to do so? Yes. Do I think within 30 seconds of stopping somebody, he should be arresting her? No. And also, officer, you were telling her to get back in the car at the same time you're grabbing her hands. Make up your mind. And as for failure to stop, her car looks stopped to me. So, what are you talking about? Also, why do you sound so scared? Like, that's when I have problems. If you're, like, if I can hear in your voice that you're scared at a traffic stop like this, you need to not be a cop. Like, if you can't handle this, what can you handle?
Stay right here.
Wait, please don't put handcuffs
Stay
on me because
right
I haven't...
here.
I will, but please do not put handcuffs on me.
No, you aren't going to be handcuffed.
Okay, decide what you want,
Stop.
officer, because you're giving conflicting orders
Stop.
here.
Are you hearing yourself?
Are you hearing yourself? Stop resisting.
What am I resisting?
You don't appear to be
Please don't
trying
put
to
handcuffs
put cuffs
on
on
me.
her
I haven't
until
put
now.
anybody in
You are
danger.
going to make it worse.
What am I doing?
You're being arrested now. You're resisting.
What am I doing?
No, she's
Stop.
not.
You can't
You're
take
making
away
that
my
up.
human rights.
Yep.
Oh
See,
my
now
God.
this...
Are you
Okay,
kidding me?
are you... Yeah.
I hope you
101
have...
Central, send me another unit.
I hope you have...
Okay, we couldn't entirely see what happened there, but his hand is on her face, slamming it into the ground, which I'm never okay with. Again, this cop is a coward. I'm sorry, but he's an absolute coward if he's treating a woman this way, anybody who is this size, this way, with this much violence within not even a minute and a half. And again, he had a hold of both her wrists. He could have put her in handcuffs, like, for quite some time now, and yet he can't seem to make up his mind as to whether he's going to do that or not. Despite the fact that he has said 3 times that he is going to put her in handcuffs, he made no attempt to do so. And now he's slamming her on the ground. So, yeah, this cop is failing hard right now.
A body cam? Like,
I do.
Are you kidding me?
Roll over.
Why are you using this kind of
very
force
much
on me?
could have
What am I
handcuffed
doing?
her while she was standing up. You chose not to do that.
Yeah, I know, and you're being
There's a
dumb.
kid in the
Please
car.
Let me call somebody so that she can have somebody to be with. My ex-husband is at
101
Walmart.
Central. You going to send me another unit?
Can you please let me call my ex?
Put your right hand behind your back.
Please let me call my ex so that the baby doesn't have to watch this.
Put your hand behind your back. You're going to get tasered if you don't stop.
Will you call him?
If he tasers her, I'm going to
Put your
find
hand
out what
behind your
police
back.
department he's from and email them.
Before you do anything else so that she can be safe. Okay.
I got one in custody. So.
Can you please call? It's 805.
Why did you do all this?
I don't know why you're doing
Why did
this.
you
I
do
was trying to
this?
talk to you like human to human. And then you're acting like I'm some kind of dangerous person.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I'm 100% on her side. The
What's your
cop's
name?
way out of line.
What? My name is Julie, and why are you
He
doing
did
this?
not have to act like
Why
this
did
at
you do
all.
it?
Why did you do this?
You didn't stop when the cops are behind you.
She
You
did.
don't-
She's
I know,
clearly
but what's
stopped, you
going on?
idiots.
What have I
What are you
done?
You
talking
didn't
about?
have your seatbelt on. That's the whole premise for the stop.
But you're violent.
Okay, but officer, she clearly did stop. He has not once said, hey, I've been behind you for like 10 minutes and you failed to pull over. She has clearly stopped, so stop saying she didn't stop. Her car is parked. She got out to talk to you because that's a human thing to do. Do cops not like that because, like this guy, they're immense cowards because they're trained to be? Yeah, but she's in the right here. I mean, yes, she should have gotten back in the car. That doesn't justify the level of violence that he has used or the fact that he's engaging in this circle argument Well, why did you act like that? Why did you act like that? Why did you act like that? Again, the cop is supposed to be the professional. He's supposed to know what he's doing. He doesn't. He's just acting like an idiot who is scared.
Violating my
Why do you keep turning around?
Why can't I
Okay,
look at
that's
Because
not
I don't want
okay.
you to turn around. Stop.
I thought we were talking. I like.
Okay, we're not talking right now. I'm done talking.
I'm
Stop.
a human, and so are
Okay,
you.
this
Okay,
cop doesn't know what he's
stop.
doing. Like, he has zero
Are
control
you afraid
here.
of me or
No,
what?
I'm not afraid of you.
Yes,
You've
you
been
are.
non-compliant from the get-go.
No, officer, you are afraid of her. Your voice, your demeanor, everything says you are terrified of this woman. And as for you to raise your voice and growl at her like that, to not turn around when you haven't told her not to, wow, do you need like serious retraining and to consider another career if you are, again, this scared in this situation. Like, this is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. This is everything that is wrong with policing. And I know the comments are going to disagree with me and say she deserves it for not listening or whatever, but he's not giving clear directions. He has not done that once since he came up here, other than telling her to get back in the car, which again, yes, she should have done. Does her not doing it justify any of this bullshit? No. He's completely out of line. Completely out of line here. He is not in control of the situation, and it's making him act violent, and there's no excuse for it.
Compliant? What? You're not non-compliant to what? To you violating my human right to live? Like what? I don't get it. I didn't have my seatbelt, and then you're gonna mess up my day. I have people waiting on me. Ow, that hurts.
Okay, officer, do you not know how to handcuff someone because you've been fiddling with these cuffs for quite some time?
What? What? Here they are. The cops here.
You just passed me.
Did you call my ex so that he can? There's a baby in the car.
I know.
Please.
We'll deal with that in just a second.
No, please do not put me in there until I know she's safe.
She's gonna
You
be.
wonder why I'm acting this way
She's
when there's
gonna
a
be
child with me?
completely. She's gonna be completely safe. Hey, secure her in the car.
Are we
Can
in
you guys
Florida?
please make? I need to hear that you're calling. It's a child.
We're in
People really
Charlotte
make sure that
County,
the
I think
child
it
is
said.
okay.
All right, the child is
That's all I
fine.
want.
Okay, officer, until you look in the car and check on the kid, you don't know if the kid is fine, and you don't know if it's a 3-year-old, a 13-year-old, or a 3-month-old.
One in custody, Central. Everything's 10-4. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Where do you live? In California.
I was visiting.
Who do you live here with? Is grandma here or
No.
mom, dad, anybody?
No, I was visiting with her.
An aunt? Do you have any family here?
That's my aunt.
That's your aunt?
Yeah.
All right. Who's your mom or dad? Do they live here?
I have my uncle.
Your uncle? Is that her husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
okay?
kid is okay.
She's a little scared. Let me get her phone. Smells like marijuana.
Okay, so apparently it smells
Your
like
car
weed in the
unlocked?
car, which may explain some things.
Hey, Dalton.
Okay, can I give you my ex-husband's number to call? Thank you.
What's the code?
Okay, apparently ex-husband.
Like, go to my calls. I think it's probably the last one, Chris.
Nobody knows phone number.
Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal?
Because you didn't stop for the sheriff's office.
Why should I stop
She
when I
did
haven't done
stop.
something wrong?
Okay,
I'm busy
when there's
in my life.
when there's red and blue lights
Can
behind
we
you.
just call Chris and then we'll talk? Let's call Chris so that I
Okay.
can make sure Kelly's okay.
Hey, this is Sergeant Musgrove of the sheriff's office. How are you?
Chris.
Good. Hey, I'm here with your ex. Apparently, put your foot in there. Put your foot in the
Can
car.
I listen, please?
Can you put the foot in the car?
Can I listen,
No,
please?
you. All right.
Okay,
So is this
now
your
he's
ex?
being a complete dick. Because he was saying you would let her talk to the ex to make arrangements for the child, and then he's like slamming the door on her. He's just being an asshole for no reason.
Yeah. All right. So I tried to stop her on McCall, and by the day's end, she refused to stop. She just continued driving along, refusing to stop, gets out of the car. She ends up getting arrested, but she's got a young child in the car. Is that your niece? Yeah. Like your blood niece, or? No, it's her sister, daughter. All right. Where are you, if you don't mind me asking, sir? I am almost back to my house, Seatbelt Road. Is there any way you can meet me at East 4th and... So, what's going on? She's being arrested for failure to stop and resisting arrest. I don't know why she wouldn't stop. Does she have a valid license? She's suspended? What's her deal?
Okay, it sounds like
She doesn't have a license?
she did like keep driving for a while,
Okay.
but
So I'm on Hickory and East 4th. It's right off of Pine. If you take Pine Street, go towards Sarasota County, make a right on 3rd Street, and a left on Hickory. I'll turn around. All right, Julie.
Yes.
My name is Sergeant Musgrove. So I'm with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I was stopping you is for 2 reasons. One is you did not have a seatbelt on. 2 is your registration is expired. All right. When the police turn on their lights and sirens behind you, you're required to stop by law.
By law.
Yes. Okay. And you failed to do so.
Right.
You clearly saw me behind you.
Yes.
I saw you even look over to your left at me.
Yes.
And completely disobey stopping me. And you even told your niece that you just didn't want to stop, that the cops can't make you stop.
Well, it's true because
No, it's not true.
if you think about, listen, this is my line of thinking. If you really want to know why, first of all, I know my registration is out, and I also know that a lot of other things why I couldn't stop, and that you guys are cops and you're going to obey the law to the T, whether or not it violates another person's rights. So I know all that, and I was trying to decide what do I do here because, you know, I'm about to take a trip and I don't know where I'm going to re-register my car, and I just don't know what kind of a person you are. And so the truth is that my heart's conviction, human being to human being, is that just because somebody tells you you have power over my body doesn't mean that you do. Okay, so I have that.
okay.
And then I have life and I have a child. And so, of course, in the moment, I'm trying to assess what is the right move here. And I didn't pull over. I think that you went overboard. But
Yeah,
I understand
you
why.
did.
I understand.
Okay, so we've got some go with new agey type thinking here. She does seem to be admitting that she didn't pull over, so that could justify the escalated response a little bit. I still think the cop went way overboard. I think he was violent for no reason, and he absolutely was afraid when he walked up to her, which, if I can tell that he is that scared of this situation, he still shouldn't be a cop. She should have pulled over. No arguing there. Law says you have to pull over, even if you disagree with the law or you disagree with the fact that, yes, in the moment he has dominion over your body because he can arrest you and physically assault you and get away with it because it's within the bounds of his job. And allow me to clarify, what he did to her absolutely was assault. It was assault, it was abuse, and it was violent. The fact that he's allowed to do it within the bounds of his job doesn't change any of those facts. It just means he's not going to face charges for doing it. But it doesn't alter what it is. Her not pulling over is not okay. She's clearly got some unique thinking going on. But let's see where this goes.
Understand why you do what you need to do. This is your job, and this is what you committed to doing.
Yeah.
You know, if you would have stopped, you would have just gotten a ticket.
I probably could have chatted my way out of it, but I didn't.
You would have got would have gotten a ticket for a seatbelt and a warning for an expired tag, probably.
Well,
at most.
Right.
But you chose otherwise. And for every action, there's a reaction. Just so you know. So today you're going to go to jail.
Actually, officer, the phrase is an equal and opposite reaction. The problem comes in that your response was not equal to the situation. Your response was incredibly excessive for the situation. That's the problem.
For failure to stop.
I stopped.
No, you didn't stop.
I actually stopped willingly. Okay. So how is that a thing?
You stopped more than a mile away.
But I still stopped in a very safe neighborhood.
And you told your niece that you didn't feel like stopping.
Well, because I didn't, and that is a true statement, but I did stop.
Okay.
And we can express our feelings without getting punished for it, right?
Well,
yeah, I don't have a problem with her saying that to the child, and they should not be able to use that.
Human to human.
No, I don't, but
But you're making the choice.
You made the choice.
And you are too.
Okay.
Because human to human, you understand God's law.
I uphold the law of the state of Florida.
Okay, but
and
why?
I'm sworn to uphold the laws of the state of Florida.
Do you believe it's a violation of human rights to give somebody a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt?
No, that's not a violation of human rights.
In the state of Florida, right?
No.
You don't.
No, because I actually.
Well, you live in the state of Florida, right?
I do.
Okay. So
yeah, this girl's like
legislators
flower child.
make the laws.
Right? I understand human laws. I understand that. I understand. But there's come a time soon where we say we're not going to just let other people tell us what it is to be human and live.
Okay.
And that we have to keep playing these games that get us locked up in jail. If I was a danger to society.
Unfortunately, in the state of Florida, that will probably not happen.
Right. Well, I think eventually it could. I'm just living in hope, and I'll deal with what you want to dish out to me because you are choosing. Also, you see what kind of a person I am. You understand my line of thinking.
I didn't make your choice.
I did make my choice.
All right.
So where's Chris?
He's coming.
And we're not leaving till he's here.
No, absolutely not.
The woman was charged with failed to obey police and resist officer without violence. She was sentenced to
60 days.
60 days
Are you
in
fucking
jail,
kidding me?
with 54 days credited as time served and fines.
Whoa. Okay, so she apparently sat in jail for 2 months over this, which is absurd. I'm assuming there's something else going on there because that is a ridiculous sentence for this. Absolutely ridiculous. And it sounds like she sat in jail for like 2 months before being released or even sentenced. So maybe she couldn't bond out? Like, that definitely sounds like there was something else involved here. Like, maybe she had a record, maybe she had outstanding warrant. But 60 days for failing to stop and resisting, absolutely absurd. If that was solely for this, like, wow, Florida has its head up its ass. But what are your thoughts on this one? Do you think the level of force was okay? Do you think the cop is in the right? Do you think he should have talked to her more or been more human, to use a popular word from this video? What do you think of her unique thinking on the world? And yeah, just overall, what are your thoughts? How long do we think until this lady is like fully sob sick? Because she's like right on the edge. She's right on the edge at the end there. She was really getting close to some of their some of their terminology. But that will do it for this one. If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you think. And I've been Insane Lane as well as Canadian Girl, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.